My sister and I spent the majority of our childhood in the Bahamas. I was 14 and Michelle 16 when our parents sat us down on what seemed a normal Caribbean day. Michelle, William, we're going to Florida for the weekend. I lit up. Yes, Florida, Disney, Universal. I started getting all these ideas in my head. What should I pack? No. We're going to Florida. Your mother and I. You and your sister, you're staying. Staying? By ourselves? Hold on. By ourselves? This was better than Florida. This was freedom. This was an opportunity to do whatever I want for a 48-hour time frame. They must have finally realized that I was ready to take my proper place as the man of the house. In my dad's absence, of course. That's when they both looked at me and in unison said, "Your sister's in charge. Do as she says." This has to be a bad dream. Michelle is a disaster. She raided the liquor cabinet last week. I was by far the more responsible. I got better grades. I got into less fights. And I was the golden child as far as my parents were concerned, or so I thought. But their minds were made. I knew this was a battle I couldn't win. So they soon left for Florida. And this was my chance to show my sister that real men don't need babysitters. That first morning, I got up early, and I started to go hunting and foraging for my breakfast. But we had Frosted Flakes, so that was going to have to do. While I'm eating my bowl of sugar, I devised a plan. We lived walking distance from the beach, so it wasn't a stretch for us to walk down on any given day. But this particular day, I'd be by myself, completely unsupervised. Michelle wouldn't know where I was going, what time I'd be back. It was a perfect plan, and it was a perfect day. Clear skies, blue ocean, white sands. I was completely alone on the beach. But every now and then, I heard her voice in the back of my head. "William, don't swim so far out." Oh, like this? "William, put on more sunscreen." Nah. "William, it's time to go." Nah, I think I'll stay for a while. It was awesome defying my sister in this imaginary way. All of a sudden, my sunny day turned gray. Where did all these clouds come from? Was it an eclipse? No. It was a large man standing over me. He was dirty, disheveled, and not imaginary. Stay calm, Will. I've read enough comics, seen enough superhero movies to know how to handle a situation like this. So I puff out my chest. I look up at him, and I said, nothing. Completely froze. He looks down at me, and he snarls, "Hey, boy, you want to buy some smoke?" Think about this for a moment. What's more adult than an illicit deal with this seedy character? Absolutely. So he goes into the brush, and he's rummaging in the bushes for what seems like forever. He finally comes out with a Ziploc bag filled to the top with brownish red leaves, twigs. Are those pebbles? I take a look. Looks about right, my man. I have a pocket full of snack money, which now becomes drug money. We make our exchange, and he disappears. Poof. I look down at the bag, and he's gone. Terrible customer service, but fair enough. I take my weeds back to the house. Specifically, my man cave. The garage was a dark, dingy, dirty place filled with good ideas gone bad, old tools that no one ever used, toys we never played with. No one ever went in there. It was perfect. I'm in the garage without a clue of what to do next. There was no YouTube back then, no tutorials online. So I'm looking around, and I spot the dot matrix printer. I walk over, I take a sheet of paper, and I unload all of the contents of that Ziploc bag into that sheet of paper. I then commenced to roll the biggest joint you've ever seen. Proud of my work, I light one tip, and I take a deep pull. Oh my God, the pain is indescribable. That burning in my chest. Adults do this? Why? But I wasn't one to be defeated. There had to be more to this. It'll be better on the second pull, I'm sure. So I take another drag. Oh, it's not any better. It's a lot worse. The flame turned into an inferno. My eyes started to well up. Tears were coming down. I felt like I was gonna die. Don't panic, calm down. You're a man now. You'll get through this. You're not gonna die. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, time to panic. Only one person has that distinctive cop knock. My dad. Were they back early? Was this some kind of moral test? My dad was prone to giving my sister and I these pop quizzes, which we normally failed. The banging got louder. I closed my eyes, clenched my teeth, and said a prayer. The door swung open. I looked up. It was my sister. Well, not as bad as getting busted by your dad, but pretty close. I was embarrassed. She was going to make me feel about this big. But something strange happened. She didn't. She didn't yell. She didn't embarrass me. And most importantly, she didn't threaten to tell our parents. What she did do was take me by the hand, look me in the eyes, and ask me, "Hey, you okay? You want me to make you some dinner?" I gotta admit, I was happy to see Michelle again. And I was glad to be a kid. I was especially excited about that dinner. Did you see the size of that joint? Thank you.